Hi and hello, ladies and gents. Today I will be teaching you the basics for tweening, and this is like for beginners, basically. That's all. Because I myself am not an expert when it comes to tweening, and I'm just going to teach you stuff that I know that makes everything overly easy. You could basically just teach yourself at that point after you learn just basic stuff in Alight motion. Basically, you're gonna need your body sheet for your said character. You're going to need all the limbs, so if y'all don't know how to make a body sheet, I will link some tutorials in the top screen of the corner or in the description of the video. On this example I'm showing you, this is my girlfriend's OC, and as I just picked her as an example because her character design is more simple than mine. Also less layers to work with. Anyway, so now we're in Alight motion. You're going to import all your body parts. And once you import all your body parts, you're going to want to rename all your layers so you don't get confused. If you don't go do that, okay? Then if you know what the layers are layers, I just recommend to name all of them. At this point now, we will now begin our rigging process. We are going to put pivot points on all our body layers so they don't fly around anywhere when you're tweening and all that. The pivot points are a big process, a big step, and one of the most important steps, because without this step, you're tweening, it's going to look shitty, it's going to look bad. The pivot point keeps the body parts in that place. So you're going to set these pivot points in the areas I'm showing on screen. So like, top and shoulder, go to set it in that little points. Little arms are going to connect at the bottom of that shoulder part. Same thing with the thighs. You grab the thighs and you're going to have the little feet. You're going to connect them right in the middle where they detach. And the head, you're going to connect the head right at the neck, right at the bottom of the head. And the same thing goes for everything else. And yeah, it's a really important step. If you don't do this step, there's no point in tweening. I will now be showing you something you could do with the back hair. You don't necessarily have to do this. This is just something I do because it makes it look a little more smooth and quote-unquote realistic. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to effects and we're going to put it on parenting helper. We're going to go on parenting helper and go to weighted on rotation. We're going to set that to 5%. Once you do that, you're going to go to the top little corner and where it has the two boxes that say try. You're going to press that. And once you press that, it's going to give you a thing. You can watch your ad or you can press try it first. I press try it first normally, and then I watch the ads later. You're going to connect the back hair to the head. So now that you have your back hair connected to the head, it will now move along when you spin or move the head. It will stay connected. Now, this is optional. This is just something I do with my characters when they have tails. I go to effects and add the swinging effect. These settings are normally default settings, I believe, but if they're not, those are my settings. And once you have those, you're also going to do the same thing we did with the back hair. We're going to go to the little thing at the top and we're going to connect it to the body this time. And the tail will stay moving with the body. This is another important step too that I highly recommend you use. I recommend you use graphs. Graphs make your animation so much smoother, and it's just a big life changer. This is a graph I normally use. It's a default graph. You can always adjust it or watch other people's videos that may come up on your feed, or you just can look for it. There's always people that are sharing their what graphs they use for certain things like bounciness, but I just use this one because it's a default, it's easy and smooth. And that's really all for this video. If y'all have any questions, please comment down below. I will try to answer you all. And yeah, the rest of this video, y'all could go ahead and click off. The rest of this video is just me tweening this little character for funsies. And yeah, thank you.